Hello everyone, Ian here at NAB 2016. I've stopped over at the Switronix booth to see Jose Flores, and he is going to show us some really interesting new power solutions from Switronix. First I want to talk about the HyperCore 8, or HC8 as everyone's referring to it.
Yep.
You want to give us the, first just hold it up so you can see it is very slim and then very low profile. The weight is vertical on this. Has a nice readout window. You want to give us some of the specifications on this?
Yeah, so the HC8 is a 85 watt nominal slim battery. Last year we saw a need for slim batteries in the gimbal world, whether it be your Movies or your Ronins and things like that. A lot of batteries are just too cumbersome, they were too big. So then we came out with the HC7s, the 75 watts, and we kind of just rushed them out so people can actually have these batteries and get their cameras going. So now it's the same battery technology, same exact size, 85 watts nominal. You're going to get closer to 90. Backlit new white LCD, really clear LCD, 14.4 volt, unregulated power tap, no thicker than a deck of cards. So it's really compact and just good to go.
And what information are we getting on the LCD?
You're getting accurate down to the minute runtime. So with the accelerometer that's built into the battery, as well as we do a cooling counting. When it's drawing power, it counts down from the voltage and the wattage. So it sees how much the camera and your accessories are actually drawing, and it'll give you a down to the minute accurate, 100% accurate. So you get the runtime in minutes and hours, as well as a fuel gauge percentage.
Now that's also taking into account if we have accessories plugged into the P-tap as well.
Correct, plugged into the P-tap of the battery itself, or plugged into the plate, or anything that's being drawn out of this camera that's pulling power from the battery. It's going to calculate all of that and give you that amount of runtime.
What kind of cells are you using?
We're using Panasonic NCR 18650 BE cells, which is actually the same exact cell that you will find in a Tesla Model S.
Okay, what kind of chemistry is that?
That's lithium ion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lithium ion cells, great. The other product I wanted to talk about, this is kind of, what would you say? It's a battery block, but it's one up from that.
It's a different take on the battery block world and the cine world. It's easier to transport, a lot lighter than what's out there. Average block batteries are usually around 20-25 pounds. This one in the 800 watt version is just under 19 pounds because it is lithium ion chemistry. Comes in 3-stud or V-mount. And what it is, it's a discharger, or not discharger, it's just a charger or output, of battery power. So what it is just a different take on that whole block technology. And you can put anything from 4 HC8s and have just under 300 watts of power, just over 300 watts of power, up to 4 HyperCore Primes, and you have 800 watts of power. Our charger's built into it, so it's one unit. All you need is a 110 to 220 AC cable from any store. You just plug it in, it'll convert it on its own. 14.4, 28 volt simultaneous. You also have a LEMO connector, which we put in the front. That is for firmware upgrades. So moving forward, whenever we have a firmware upgrade, we'll put it on our support site, plug it into your computer, download in about 30 minutes. Your charger is now upgraded to the most latest firmware.
Is that included in the purchase of the unit?
Yeah, it's the LEMO. That's exactly the way it comes.
So it's going for the 4-pin LEMO to USB?
Yeah, it's 4-pin LEMO to USB. We'll have a cable for that.
And what information are we seeing on the panel here?
So on this LCD, you actually get serial number, cycle count, production date, milliamperage. So the reason you get milliamperage is because if you see when a battery is at 50%, you really, below that, you don't want to use it too much. So for instance, if you see that you have 5,000 milliamps, and all right, we can use this battery. If your battery's not charging up to the 5,000 milliamps, because 10,000 is usually, where you're at on a brand new battery, you could say, I don't want to use this one, let's get a different battery pack. The main reason also is a lot of the other cine batteries in the industry aren't really field maintenance friendly. If a cell pack goes down, you can't change just one cell pack, you got to change the whole battery. This allows you to just swap out battery packs, put a new one in, and you're good to go.
And you were telling me an interesting story about the physical layout of this design with the retractable handle.
Yeah, so the way it came about is we started working with RE Rental. They have a couple hundred of our batteries down in different facilities throughout the U.S. They saw the original HyperCine we introduced last year, liked it, liked the idea behind it, didn't like the look of it, So they requested it look a little different way so it could fit within a JL Fisher dolly, make it more accessible, make it easier when it's on a charging deck in a rental truck, and that's how the HyperCine X was born. So it's smaller, lighter, more user-friendly, a little bit thinner. It is wider than your average Cine block when the 4 batteries are on there. I mean, but if you see the difference, if I put the HC8 on it, you could actually see
that profile.
the profile
Yeah.
difference is
Changes
just
totally,
it
yeah.
changes totally. So it's all just how much power you want, how wide it would get.
Okay, so we have the 75 watt version out now of this. When will these be ready? And we're just to reference, we're speaking mid-April of 2016 right now.
Yeah, so we're looking at a couple weeks out that the HC8s will be shipping. I want to say roughly about Cine Gear, so mid-June to start of July.
Okay.
They definitely will be shipping. You'll be able to find them at Able right in the middle of June.
And this guy is readily available?
The HyperCine X will be available right around the same time. Current HyperCines are available right now. This one takes a little bit more time to fabricate, but it's all about the same lead time.
Okay, so 2 new battery well, actually 3, 4.
3, 4.
Depending how you look at it, new solutions coming in June of 2016 from Switronix. Thanks so much.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.